I'm going to teach you how to make homemade spicy miso ramen. Your first step is to have water on the stove to boil for your soft boiled eggs, and then make sure you have some ice cold water afterwards to put your eggs into. For the ramen base, you're going to start by cutting about a half cup of chives, which are green onions and chives the same thing. Let me know in the comments because I honestly do not know. I'll save the extra chives to garnish on top of the ramen at the end. Then wash and grate your ginger. You need about 1 tablespoon of ginger for this recipe. For soft boiled eggs, you need to boil your eggs for 7 minutes. Anything a little bit longer than that's going to turn into like hard boiled eggs like mine did tonight. This next section, you are going to have to move pretty quick so your ingredients don't burn at the bottom. You're going to add oil. I use olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. I add my chives, I add my ginger, and then instead of using the 4 cloves of garlic, I just use 2 tablespoons of the minced garlic. You're gonna mix these up and let it start to simmer. It's going to smell so good. And then you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, and then 1 tablespoon of hot chili oil. During this section, your stovetop should be on medium heat. You're then going to add 3 tablespoons of white miso paste. You're gonna see that the ingredients are going to cook very fast here, so in order to cool it down while mixing it, you can add some of your broth. For this single batch, I use 1 family size beef broth and then 1 half size of the spicy beef broth. For the eggs, I found that putting them immediately into freezing water really helped the peeling process and they come out looking so nice. For the meat, I tend to get the sizzle steak and it's a thin cut and you can get it from Walmart. And for the noodles, I just use your basic ramen noodle and I don't use a seasoning, I just use the noodle and I place it inside the broth to boil. After a couple of minutes, I will then throw my meat into the broth. Guys, the meat does not have to be boiling in here very long for it to cook through. It is a thin steak, so it goes really fast. Then it's time to dish it up. If you are not the type of ramen person that has a ton of broth in it, then you're probably not eating ramen the right way. You need so much broth in it. The broth is the best part, guys. Ramen is by far my favorite food, and I will eat this once a week, sometimes even twice a week, and it tastes even better when you're using chopsticks that are custom made by your friend Michelle. So that is how you make spicy miso ramen.